Okay, well, this is going to be the first update of hopefully a few. Um, and it's my first AK-74 update. Now, just right off the bat, I think I should address everyone who's going to say that I only know about the AK-74 through Talk of Me 1942 or from a video game, whatever it might be in. No, that's not true. He just happened to be making one at the time that I've been thinking about making some AK derivative, and so I just chose to make an AK-74. I have the receiver all done. I can cut holes for the trigger group later. I'm still working on reinforcing the magazine well, and I've an airsoft AK-47 magazine, and you can see that the magazine does not fit. The trigger well is smaller than the magazine, which is true to the AK-74, because I've seen an AK-47 and an AK-74 magazine side by side, and since the AK-74 is chambered in 5.45 by 39, if I'm correct, the AK-74 magazine will be a lot skinnier because its cartridge is much smaller. So there's that. I have the basic receiver completed. I may or may not add the full trigger group. Inside of the receiver is pretty simple. The stock is very similar of that to the real AK-74, with the flatter top, just comparing it to the receiver. I may have to tilt it down a bit because right now it's looking kind of high, and with just this receiver cover from an AK-47, an airsoft one, you can see that it may or may not work. It may need some adjustment. I have the spring that has some pretty good tension. It's just from a notebook. And it will probably end up being clipped, just seeing that it's almost as long as the receiver itself. And the rod that the spring sits on, I can't come up with the name of it right now. And this gun I'm going to make this as realistic as possible, and so hopefully it will be able to be disassembled. And so for this one, you can see that there's a small notch right here in the stock. And what I'm going to do is, out of wood, I'm going to connect this rod to the piece of wood, and the piece of wood will fit right in that hole. And so removing it will just be removing the top of the receiver. I'm not sure what to call that. This thing. And just picking it up and taking it off. And hopefully, if I make the receiver correctly, the top of it, it'll be able to handle some of the stress that's put on by the spring moving back, and will help this not go like that and bend back. So that's finished. I'm still working on the fire selector, just right here. Got the knob on the side of it that needs to be trimmed, and then I just need to rivet it on, and hopefully when I finish it, it'll look a lot better. It looks kind of silly right now, but trust me, this gun will work out, and I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna finish it this time. So there's just update number 1.